Oh, guys, yeah. So I'm just putting you on here. I'm right now investigating a company making cars in Africa as the first company ever doing it, and I was just skeptical. It was in Kenya, blah blah blah, and searched for it and couldn't find one car manufactured by this new car company. But I found a lot of tour buses, pictures, reviews, and I use my algorithm, which I've learned to navigate through, to get access to different kinds of profiles and Google view street views, which allows me to see things you're not able to see. And that's basically because I've cracked the algorithm on how to navigate in time limit, which buttons to press. It's like a scanning lock, and to unlock it you have to follow a specific order in specific time estimate, and that's how they communicate with each other in the shadows, basically. Yeah, I'm just scanning quickly about if I see something that catch my eyes, because one thing you can know about communists, they are proud of saying who they are. They are proud of being sarcastic and people down. So this is the Kenya Vehicle Manufacturer Limited, blah blah blah. Let's see who they follow. That's some pretty, I mean, there's a lot of fake news agendas going on right here. Really weird. Oh, bingo. Biden. Joe Biden Foundation. Let's get it. That is something now. Alright, guys. Just look at this. For the protection of children. Could you really spit us more up in the face? Protecting children. I mean, I can't even find terms and words to cover how heartless these people are, really. I'm getting used to it, so I'm spotting things really quick now, and my eyes just know where to go. Right now I'm searching for his homepage, and then I go here, and notice that many times they use org as the end. But here we have trail race, 10k trail race, 5k trail race, free kids race, race website, place, and people always skip these parts. But you have to dig in. This is where the information lays for those who really know what's going on and want to be part of it, dealing, selling, enjoying. So I'm gonna take this address, put it right in Google Maps, and see if there's something weird about this. I mean, it's Joe Biden. Alright, the first pointer already is indicating that this is... I mean, why pointing to a place I can't even navigate into? Well, already here, I'm already knowing that this is so disgusting, and you cannot see it. I know you don't see it right now, but I'm pretty sure I can. I mean, it's about finding contrast. There has to be something off from the picture. There's like, there's like this little path right there, if you see it. Like it's an invitation that there are people here, but there's no buildings, and the pointer is way off in the sky. I mean, this is just not normal. To get navigated into right here. But let's go further on. Don't lose me right now, because I'm gonna show you that there are so many things in this, and you will see now how it all works. So, black post box with a red indicator, always. That's first indicator. Always. I'm not like always, because you could be wrong, but black post box and a red indicator is typical sign for legal human activity. And the wires is looking so I mean, there's just something sketchy about this. I can't go in there. It doesn't allow me. I'm trying, but I guess we have to go further on and see where this is going to take us. That pole doesn't, I mean, do you see it? It's like been constructed by amateurs almost. What a big ground. Look at the wires here. You see that? That's not normal. Not at all. And why are you blurring something there? Could be a sign, could be something they don't want us to see. But just things like this are so alarm ringing, I mean, for my case, because I know what's up. Again, black post box, red indicator. Remember this, guys, because this is going to help your observations. It's so important to learn this stuff. This is basic stuff I'm trying to teach you now. And this is only because we have to react now. I remember I came from Biden's side to this place on an address on his. And let's see what's here. Again, you see that, guys? Black post box with red indicators. And you see the red dot next to? Red is always an indicator of activity. And it's kind of disappointing I can't go into those private areas. So I will switch to aerial view and see what I can find here. But yeah, red is always a good indicator of human trafficking and yeah, let's go there and see. Have to switch to satellite, I guess. There we go. Okay. So this is the main road we just went through, and this is the place we couldn't see before. You see the red indicator, guys? I mean, really. They always using red to label themselves. Just scanning through the woods here. Such a big area, right? And hidden houses. I couldn't even see them from the street. I wasn't allowed to navigate to those houses. And look here, red dots, red concrete. I mean, if you feel this is normal, I will almost bet that this is going on more and more now from this point of view. Yeah, red indicator again. Guys, please wake up. This is not normal. Red indicator again. How much evidence do you want to see that, even though if you don't believe it's human trafficking, then please believe that this is sketchy. It doesn't make sense at all. Question things. Really. Question everything. That's all I'm asking. I would like to see what's on the other side of the main road I was before. Oh, red dot again, huh? Red, yeah, that's a red car, but indicate as well. The used cars as well. Red concrete. Red concrete again. Scanning. And this is the other side, I guess. That's a big spot. I can only imagine what's happening there. And again, red dot, red concrete. I mean, and the concrete is in contrast to black concrete. It's not like it fits. Again, red dot. How many houses with red dots and red concrete do you want to see before your eyes start to seeing what I see? But I will go deeper in this one, because you're probably a skeptic still, right? And red concrete. And I'm just saying, red doesn't fit green environment at all. That's like the way off. Red car passenger. Look, cars all have red indicators on. But that's just a coincidence, I guess. Red car in front. What are all those random cars just parked doing there? And that's, I mean, I can say that they use cars as indicators as well, red color. But yeah. You have to understand the term parking in this society before you can even. And oh, that's look like a golf course. And look, indicators again. Now we're on the other side, where from the main road. This is the spot I couldn't get into from Google Street View. Why is there brown woods? Okay. So that's kind of random. Why is it navigating me to the woods? Must be, I mean, Google knows there's activity there, and Google LLC is a framework. I mean, look at all those red indications, guys. And no, it's not just something people do and it's normal. It's not. It's just not. And if you are so blindly sleeping, then sleep and be my guest. But you have to know that this is going on because people are sleeping. And if you're part of it, you're part of the problem. Chandler Farm. It's so weird, they have official farm golf courses but without any info. That's again indicating, and red concrete in their golf course. And look at this contrast. You ever played those role games where the maps are blacked out because you have to navigate there? It's kind of the same here, because Google, I have surpassed their algorithm and framework, which allows me to navigate as if I was an insider, and that probably is indicating that in this area and not around this area, which is lighting up, is where activity goes on, and where areas are dark is, oh, you see how it works? I couldn't get from the main road here, but as soon as I start to investigate it from above, and then it indicates that I'm interested, that I have a knowledge, and then suddenly I can drive in Google View on private roads. Now, barriers and trims for windows and doors. A lot of cars. I mean, does this look like a clubhouse for you? Just another just another car randomly parked, and another car randomly parked, and no signs of activity, just cars parked, no golfers. Can't get a good view on that. Sorry, guys. I mean, just, it's so far-fetched of that car also just randomly, and it's a golf cart, and those cars are not, I mean, probably not golfers riding those oldies, not because there's something wrong with it, but a golfing club at Biden's foundation should be, and probably is, way more worth than those cars. Oh, backdrop. You're not ready for that yet. You're not ready for that yet. And listen, I see what's going on here, and I'm trying to give you hints. I'm not trying to give you answers, because I want you to understand and find out yourself. But those cars I just mentioned, there's a term in this community, which is there is a parking lot or there's no parking lot. I'm not going to say any more about that issue and subject. And look here. Beautiful, beautiful house. Right now I'm seeking for ventilators, red indicator, for ventilators in basement levels or anywhere else. Oh, what just happened there? And this is something I noticed in Google, which is there are some glitches which are made to cover something. I mean, I don't know what it is, but just look at this. I mean, where does I'm not saying anything, guys. I'm just letting you watch this. Something is blurred, and the navigating system is going around into the sea, flood or whatever. No, sorry, lake. Why can I not see what's going on? What's hanging there? I'm just making my attempt to make you ask questions. That's all I want to do. I just want to seed into your mind that this goes far beyond your belief. I mean, just look at what's going on here. There's something indicating it's not normal, it's hidden, and there are things I don't even want to tell you about because you are definitely not ready right now. This is just a startup to start making your brain work in the way it should too. Because once you really understand how it works and accept the depths and wickedness of these people, you cannot unsee it again. And I'll tell you guys, it's going to be a depressive couple of days where it feels like life has been sucked out of you, literally. Just look how it navigates. It's so random, weird, and like it's trying to really pushing me to go off roads, and then sorry guys, but I'm not doing those things. It's kind of doing it by itself. I'm just trying to navigate as quiet as possible. Wow. And this is the part of it. Looking for details. Nothing really happens here. Yeah, let's go. Oh, and Google puts their yeah, that's a big. And you see, Google even make copyrights on these frames. You just think it's normal. Red indicator. Black post box with a red indicator. And a blue color which indicates boys. Small children. Small boys. Remember these guys. This is a really big area. I didn't come to realize it was that big, but that just shows the amount of. Why have they? This just doesn't make sense. Did you see that they have a copyright on the sky of the sun? Kind of look, this formed. But why putting a copyright there? Now, what do you think are in those trash cans? Everything good looks good, huh? And we can get further here. That's it. The end step. Construction working. I'm just gonna try to have a aerial view to see if there's any reviews that's interesting on this golf course. I mean, those pictures are not even of the golf course, of any golfer. So, Safa Muhatsep, I guess it's you and me now. Let's see what he reviews. This is typically a good way to indicate where there are human trafficking, because he's pointing to show the locations so people can go into his account and look at his reviews. And yeah, Mr. P's Pizzeria, excellent food and good service. Do not order extra spicy unless you can really handle the heat. It's serious and seriously good. Blah blah blah. That just looked weird, Kruger. Almost looked like a church. Got good ratings though. Let's see what they're... You see the red indication, guys? I'm telling you, once it gets clear, this is a pharmacy, officially. Do you believe that? Does it look open? Does it look like it's running? Does it? Oh, and not a single web page working. Guys, I want you to understand that no matter how many people are saying against you and laughing at you, calling you crazy, please, I had to make a connection to USA now. Just trying to see if maybe it's about my privacy cookies that indicate that there is activity outside from US. Donations. It's kind of fun. I mean, all those rich people and their organizations, they have so many guys donating for them. Like, everybody's donating each other. And look at this area. They are mocking us right in front of our faces. They're making races. They are making running races above where children are being kept, held, and raped, killed, molested, tortured. And you guys want to vote for Biden. Let me tell you this, guys. If you vote for that man, not only does it says a lot of knowledge, or maybe you have the knowledge, but then you're my enemy, our enemy. Because it's not about, I've been rethinking about how I should handle people on behalf of this subject, because it's so fragile and sensible and sensitive. I mean, if you get presented that there are things going on behind the scenes, and it doesn't make sense. I came from a manufacturer, from a newspaper, daily, what was it called? Daily Basic, yeah. So this Kenya vehicle manufacturer, to find out there was no car, but a lot of tourist buses to Kenya, and everybody knows what's going on in Kenya. Poor children. And then I saw who this company followed, and they followed Biden, which vice versa. And guess where it took me? To a running course. And then I started to navigate through my algorithm. And I first couldn't get into those private grounds, and then I got the private grounds. And you saw for yourself how it looked. It doesn't look normal, guys. It just doesn't. You can say it to yourself. You can say that those red marks are just designed. But guys, it's not even, I mean, I have like this despair of this generation, kind of. Because everywhere I go now, I just see what to copy, what to insert, what to navigate. I just see through bullshit right now. I mean, constantly. Typical when a couple of guys like that are promoting and got front page of some communist magazine, it's because they are not some good guys at all. But let's go dive into them. Something sketchy about them. I got 2 VPN running, 1 connected. I have to disconnect because the internet is so. I have 2 VPNs running, North VPN and Kasper Sky's VPN, which, yeah, give me kind of safety. So let's dig in. Mount Greenwood, brother Sam McIris. Let's just look for this guy, Joe. Average Joe, right? Joe McGladys. There we have them. Bacon and Jim with promise burgers still alongside new streets in Greenwood. Palace Heights Police, brother. Oh! We'll look at there. A police report. Joseph G. McLaris of 23 and blah blah blah, Colmar Avenue in Oakland, was charged with driving under the influence operation of an uninsured motor vehicle and improper lane usage. Police say they stopped college car and blah blah blah, crossing over the double line, driving Harlem Avenue. DUI, improper lane usage, speeding. Police said they stopped Puerto Rico. So he's an alcoholic and driving, speeding. What a statue to make. Let's put him out on the front page. Let's check this out, because this is where I find my interest. Sometimes when an address is detailed as this one, it will give you an indication to there's something on it. Holy fuck. Sorry my language, but guys, open your eyes. That's not a school. I can just see it's disguised as a school, and a fabric, and out of nothing, just a little playground there, right? And fence. You think this is normal? I mean, look at the indicators here. The red spots. It's all over the map here. I mean, it's like whole communities, environments This is the real virus, guys. This is the real virus. Because it's spreading from generation to generation, from father, mother to daughter to son to, and you see those green lines. This is Google Street View trying to tell me that there are activity here, and this is where I have to navigate to see where I can have potential business going on. So this is a school, Colmar School, temporary closed. It's a big ass school for a little small town like that, I'll tell you that one. And there we have this playground at the top. This is just an elementary school. Let's check it out. I wish they had a homepage. Every school should have a homepage, right? Yeah. Everything normal's in the hood here. Red dot. Next to the swimming pool, you see it? Red concrete. Red. I can do it all day. But if you don't want to see it, you're not gonna see it. And that's fair. And that's fine. We don't all have balls to face the truth. Sorry, but that's just pure ass truth. It takes courage and balls to go and run through at the shadows. It really does. Alright. God damn it, I couldn't get his license plate. Don't they have mailboxes? A red indicator. They are everywhere, especially in Washington DC. What do you think they are underneath? What do you think goes on underneath here? Look at the outline of those. The grass. When children are present. They swiped out RE. When children are present. I'm hoping you're waking up slowly. If you don't, then we have a huge problem. In this generation, if you don't see things here, you just have to accept that people that have run this country in, I don't know, X years, they are breeding. They are breeding in pain, from pain they received from their parents, from their relatives, and they are giving it on to their children because that's all they know. They think that's the right thing. And it kind of began, this is the school's homepage. I went here 1 year ago as well as my sister. Love the kids, love the teachers. Okay. So there's 3 photos. There's not really any information otherwise than this surface. If this was a school, there should be a lot of more reviews than this. And look at the size of the school. And only 3 pictures, no contact. And always look for the ORG and separate the RNG and say it slowly again. And there was something more. D123. That doesn't exist.